Got into comedy trying to audition for Brown Sugar. I used to be a rapper in my prior life, and I was in New York walking around, and being that I could not, actually audition as to read lines, I was able to leave a picture. Left a picture, and because I always told her the picture in the CD because I was trying to be a rapper at the time, like I said. But I dropped the picture off, and about 3 months later, they called. I forgot all about dropping a picture off. And they called me for the Brown Sugar bit. But by the time I returned the call, they had cast who they wanted to cast for it. So I decided to go to acting school, which I did. And when I was in acting school, I had a coach by the name of David Schumann. And when we would be working on projects in class, serious monologues or whatever, dramatic roles, he would always be in the corner laughing. And one night after class, we're talking, and he said, hey man, you're good at dramatic roles and this and that while we were going through rehearsals, but you should also try comedy. So I did, and actually entered a contest that the Tom Joyner Morning Show was sponsoring at that time. And when I got off stage, George Wallace, gave me some words of wisdom and said, I couldn't tell that was your first time on stage. Take your name, make it work for you, because I used to just go by Bobby Brown. For those that don't know me, my name is Light-Skinned Bobby Brown. I don't sing, I don't dance, don't ask me shit about Whitney Houston. But Whitney Houston could blow, couldn't she? Yeah. Found that shit out in the autopsy results, didn't you? It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I was born in a small town called Fayetteville, North Carolina, which is right outside of Fort Bragg, close to a military base. And I lived in New York. I lived in North Carolina, back and forth to New York as a kid. So I like to say that I'm a North Carolina kid with New York swag. I went to New York, man. I went to New York, chilled for a little bit. I was doing a show up there, and it was colder than the motherfucking New York. That's a fucked up time to die. One of my friends died, though. And one of my partners talking about, are you going to the funeral? I said, yeah, I'll go to the funeral. We went to the funeral, I'm listening to the eulogy. Preacher talking about he's going on to a better place. I knew the motherfucker that was laying in that box. And I know he was going to hell, and I said, well, shit. He might be going to a better place, goddamn. Cold and shit. It was the 80s, man. In the East Coast, the 80s, 80s hip-hop, that whole hip-hop trend, the box haircuts, the Adidas, the whole hip-hop thing was going on, and I was into that, the graffiti on the walls. You seen it from Philly up north, going down south, break dance and the whole nine. So it's like going into character on stage. The way I talk now is just the way I talk. On stage, it's a little different. It's a little Richard Pryor with the pitch, a little storytelling of this comedian, that comedian. I got one daughter, she gay. Love her, love the hell out. I don't care about her being gay. She looked just like me. She says, Daddy, you're a handsome man. But shit I could say, but so are you. So are you. So are you. My style is, I'm in your face. I'm in your face type comedian. I'm straight up hitting you hard with real things that everybody can relate to. Everybody has kids. I talk about kids. Everybody has situations pertaining to sexual encounters and intimacy, I can even switch up and talk about church. Whatever's there that's funny, man, that's what people can expect from me. I just want to come at you hard, funny from the get-go, bam, keep it moving all the way throughout my show. Thank y'all for coming out.